My name is Rory Raven, and I'm going to play with your minds this evening. One day when I was a child, about 7 or 8 years old, this would be back in the mid-1970s, a man appeared on American television saying that he possessed fantastic psychic powers. I saw this fellow on TV, and it changed my life. This guy claimed to have an ability known as psychokinesis. This is Greek for mind motion. So he didn't use his psychic powers to do anything as mundane as tell you your mother's maiden name or your winning lottery numbers. No, he could influence physical objects just by thinking about it. So he used his special psychic powers to ruin people's flatware. Oh, you laugh now. This catches on. He becomes a celebrity back there in the 1970s. He makes the rounds of TV talk shows demonstrating his abilities and leaving a trail of bent and twisted cutlery in his wake. And it catches on. People actually start having spoon-bending parties. And I've seen the videos. You get your friends together, you have a little wine, you have a little cheese, you pop a Bee Gees 8-track on, and everyone gets a piece of flatware. And I've seen the video. People stand there going, bend! Bend! And supposedly the forks and spoons would bend and twist and behave in other unlikely ways. Most people who do this like to try this with spoons. I like to use forks because forks are pointy, they just seem a little bit sexier. Now I should point out that I don't use the family silver. This is not Gorham, but these are good, solid stainless steel forks. Have a look here. These are not rubber, they're not plastic. They don't have little hinges on them. You folks also have a look there. All right. There we go. You. Excellent, excellent. Bang this thing on your table. Bang them on the table. You hear how solid these are? Bang them on the table. You hear how solid these are? I always have to ask that twice. I don't know why. So not rubber, not plastic, no little hinges on them. Fair enough, yes? Maybe yours there? What's in here? So good solid stainless steel. Actually, look on the back. They should say stainless. The idea with this kind of thing is, if you take one of these, if you think about it getting kind of soft, think about it getting kind of malleable, think about that getting kind of plastic. Think bend, think go, think about it, bend and go and bend, 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 like that. Now that's hard to see, but there is that one time there that is decidedly eccentric. And you had this a moment ago. Was it doing that a moment ago when you had it? Was it doing that a moment ago when you had it? Was that tine sticking up like that?
No.
No. And feel it. It's not rubber. It's not plastic. It's not hot.
Nope, it's just changed.
Now every time I do this, I'm afterwards approached by my new worshippers. And they say, dude, I know how you did that. And I love conversations that begin, dude, I know how you did that. They say to me, it's wicked simple. They say that if I'm rubbing it like this, I am superheating the metal with the friction of my hands. I'm kind of causing it to melt a little bit as I warm it up with the heat from my mighty, mighty hands. Yeah, a totally rational explanation for what's going on, right? Think about that getting kind of soft. Think about that getting kind of malleable. Think about that getting kind of plastic. Think bend and go and bend, 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 like. Now, I did this a couple nights ago in Newport, a party down there, and it's not fair to compare, I understand. But in Newport, when I did this, when I got to this point in the proceedings, that audience applauded.
But it was a silver fork.
But it was a silver fork. Thank you. Just it's not fair to compare audiences like that, but I just thought I would throw out the observation for you.
I told you in the beginning. I told you in the beginning.
So you've got one, and there's one over here as well. Any luck with that? As you kind of think about that, getting kind of soft and malleable. Give this a shot yourself. Come on. Come on. Think about that getting kind of... Hand it over to him. Hand it over to him. So give that a shot there. Think about that getting kind of soft and malleable and plastic and thing. Anything there? No? All right, try this. Hold it by the tine, the pointy bit there. Hold it there and kind of rub at the handle like that. And think about it getting kind of soft and malleable and plastic. Yep, they bend, they go like this. They bend, 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 like that. Yes, no? So... sometimes if they start, they'll keep going too, which I always think is kind of cool. Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa. Go, go, go.
So are any of you feeling especially psychic this evening? Just me. My dear, I've been doing this with the fork that you had a moment ago. What's your name, my dear?
Mary.
Come on up, Mary. Everyone, this is my new friend, Mary. You can if you like. We'll get to that after. Mary, I brought with me from home some spoons. Mary, the spoons fit together. The spoons spoon, for want of a better phrase. Now, there is a little tiny bit of a gap there toward the end of the handles, but what, like a 1/16 of an inch, some very, very small irregularity there. If you switch this one on top, it's gone. But very small gap there. Just wanted to establish that. Mary, you're going to bend one of these.
Okay.
The other one will be our control spoon, sort of our comparison spoon, all very scientific. So, Mary, point to the one you want of them, which one feels more psychic to you. That one, okay. Mary, you put that there is our control spoon. Mary, take your left hand, point that out toward the assembled throng. Yes. Yep. Mary, put your right hand on top of mine. I take my hand away, but leave your hand there. Mary, with your right hand, I want you to rub back and forth along that spoon. And think about that getting kind of soft. Think about that spoon getting kind of malleable. Think about that getting kind of plastic. Think bend. Think go. It's a family show. Think go. Something happens. You feel like kind of happy. Think bend. Think go. Think bend. 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 You're doing great. Mary, just lift your hand up. Lift your hand up. Lift your hand up. Lift your hand up. And.
Oh, check it out.
There was a little bit of a gap toward the end of the handles before Mary got her hands on it. Mary's a freaky chick. With your right hand, put your finger right there. Right there, yep. Just have to rub back and forth along that spoon. And think about that getting kind of soft. Think about that getting kind of malleable. Think about that getting kind of plastic. Think bend. Think go. Think bend. It's a family show.
Okay.
It's like a 90-degree angle. Mary. Mary, you want to take this to its logical conclusion?
I'm afraid. Okay.
Right? Step in here. Mary, pinch right there with your forefinger and your thumb.
Like that?
Yep. And pinch right here the other forefinger and your other thumb.
Okay.
Look at the kooky reflection we make in the bowl.
Okay.
Mary, hold tight, hold firm. Don't put any sort of pressure, just kind of hold. Just hold tight, hold firm. Mary, think about that getting kind of soft. Think about that getting kind of malleable. Think about that getting kind of plastic. Think bend. Think go. Think wobbly. Think wobbly. Hold tight, hold firm. Think bend. Think go. Wobbly. Think wobbly. And I sing wobbly. Bend. Go. bend?
Oh.
Say bend.
Bend.
Mary? Mary, say break.
Break.
Again.
Break.
Again.
Break. Break.
The very freaky and psychokinetic Mary, everyone. So my name is Rory Raven. Thank you for letting me play with your minds. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Rory Raven!